Hi, this is MS Malik 681. I've got a third update to my Roblox script. Just added some new support for Fedora, which is the operating system I'm using right now within a virtual machine. I'm just going to show you how to quickly set up and get Roblox working, hopefully, without any issues, hopefully. But yeah, there's one thing you should check on your system before you do this. Open the terminal, type in LDD space -- version. This will tell you what version of lib C you're using. Your version should be 2.30 or above. Anything below 2.30 will not work with this tutorial. You'll have to update your operating system if you've got anything lower than that. So yeah, let's just cover how to get this set up. So I'll have a link in the description to the script file you need, or my releases page on GitHub. Let's just go there now, just in case anyone doesn't know how to download from GitHub. Okay, so I will have a link to my releases page for my Roblox wrapper. Tags, view all. How do you actually get to the releases page? Oh, releases, here we go. Here we are. So release version 1.0. There will be 2.0 at the time I upload this video, but right now it's not there. Still making the video. So there'll be under assets, there'll be an asset you can download, which will be something like this: Malik's Roblox wrapper version 2.0.tar.gz. So let's download this one, even though this is the wrong one. And I'll just show you what you need to do with it. So open your file browser once it's downloaded, or and just right click on that and say extract here. You'll have a folder which will have the Roblox script. So now let me go to the new Roblox script we'll be using. So imagine this is the Roblox script you just downloaded. This by default might have no permissions allowed to execute it. So what will happen when you try to execute it in a terminal? So just open a terminal window. Let's drag and drop that in there. It's the easiest way to get in there and run it. It'll say that permission is denied. If you don't have the permission to run it, you need to enable the permission. The simple way of doing that is just click on Properties, Permissions, and allow executing of this file or program. Now it will work. But just in case your operating system doesn't support that, if it doesn't, I strongly suggest you change operating systems. The way to do this, if I remember properly, is chmod +x, and then just drag and drop your file in there. I think that's right. There shouldn't be anything returning, but look, if I check it now, I didn't check that, but that's been checked now because I did the chmod. So can I make this bigger? Do people make this bigger? I have no idea how to increase the size of that, but okay. So yeah, chmod +x, and then drag and drop your file in there that you want to make executable. So let's actually run the script now. I have already logged into Roblox on my web browser and closed that. You have to have your web browsers closed when you run this script, otherwise there's certain files it can't update. And yeah, let's just run it. So stick that in there and run it. So here's an options menu that wasn't on my old one. It will ask you if you're on Debian, Arch, Fedora, if you want to install Roblox Studio, or just exit. So the numbers are what you need to type, not the name of the operating system. This script has been updated, so it will actually try to guess what operating system you're on, and this has guessed correctly and said that it thinks I'm on Fedora. So it will give you a hint there to try to tell you what operating system when you're on. If this hint isn't there, you'll have to find out yourself, or just test them until you find out which one is right. But yeah, I know I'm on Fedora. It's guessed Fedora. I press 3 for Fedora and press enter. It will warn me to close all web browsers, because like I said, this won't work if web browsers are open. It will lock a certain file that needs to be updated. So let's run it now. it needs your password because it has to install some software potentially. If your system has the software, it won't need the password. So it checks for a few things. If you don't have them, it will try to install it itself. This is the only reason it needs your password. It's asking me if it's okay to install this stuff. I'm saying yes. Did I read that right? Install size 2.1 gigabytes. Oh my god. I've got fast internet, but 2.1 gigabytes. Ugh, ouch. Okay. Hopefully this doesn't take long. Package 72 of 245. This should have been the time I talk about stuff. Well, I knew Wine would have taken some time to install, so this is a fresh installation of Fedora. It's on a virtual machine, but it's clean install. I've only just installed it. I haven't done any updates, haven't run anything. I don't even have recording software on there. I'm actually recording this from my main operating system through VirtualBox. No, I'm not. Through OBS, sorry. I'm recording my VirtualBox window, so this is just a clean, totally fresh install. Now when Roblox does get up and running, expect it to run bad because this is a VirtualBox. It doesn't have very good graphics driver support. My system does have a GTX 1060, but yeah, on my main system this will run fine, but on here it will run possibly terrible. So at the moment it's just Arch Linux, Debian and Fedora. It covers most operating system. I know there's still OpenSUSE or SUSE, I don't know how to pronounce it. SUSE I normally call it, but yeah, that one I don't support yet. I've heard they don't satisfy dependencies. If they don't, then that's going to be hard to support. But for now, I mean, these are the big three, I would say. Should work on most systems, so I think this part of the setup is finished, maybe. Oh, and another thing, at the end of this setup, it should be running the graphical installer to Roblox. When that finishes, the terminal will kind of be stuck. It won't run any further. You could press the return key to check if it's finished, and it will let you know by going back to the command prompt and giving you the option to, well, the terminal prompt, let's say, and giving the option to type stuff and, you know, do more commands if you wish to, or you could just close the window. There will be an option during setup to install DXVK. I always advise don't install DXVK when you're initially testing, just in case it doesn't work with Roblox. Give it a try without DXVK. Normally when you try to run a game from the web browser, when you press that play button, if you have a GUI window, a graphical window come up and say that it's starting to load Roblox, but then it doesn't go any further from there, normally after that you will have a black screen with a spinning Roblox sign in the bottom right hand corner, and from there the game loads. But if that black screen with the spinning sign doesn't actually pop up, you probably need DXVK installed. Most of the time when people have the issue that it won't start a game, DXVK is the issue. And for this release, I've changed a few things as well. Guess I can go over that as we're waiting for this setup to finish. The files that are downloaded, I always thought there was a possibility you might have downloaded a corrupt file, or the file didn't fully download, and now you've got a corrupt file stuck there. So my old script used to just check if that file is there. If it's there, it will continue as normal. Now it does an integrity check to make sure that file has been downloaded properly. It's the full file. If the file was cut, or the download didn't complete, it will check that with something called MD5 sum. If it confirms it's not a complete file, it will delete it and try to download it again. Maximum of 5 times it will try to download the file. If it fails all 5 times, it will just give up. The script will just stop, because then there's clearly something wrong with your network if it can't download it, within 5 tries. But yeah, hopefully you'll not have an issue with that. And Roblox Studio, again, I've added that since my last video. Roblox Studio should make a special desktop shortcut called Roblox Studio Malik, I believe, and that will default run off Vulkan, because from what I've seen, Vulkan is the most stable. So here it gives you the option to install DXVK. Again, always by default say no if you're having problems. Run this setup again and say yes. But don't worry about it. When you run the setup for the second time, everything you've already done won't have to be done again. You won't have to download Wine again. You won't have to set up any of those one-off applications or even install Roblox. It will check everything's there and it will just skip past them if they're already done. So don't worry about sitting here for ages waiting for the setup to complete again. So I think we're coming to the end of this setup. I think it's about to run the Roblox setup now. Here we go. So this setup, once complete, you'll get this little green box letting you know it's finished. Once you click that, that's it. You can close the terminal. Terminal's done. There's nothing left to do. I've made sure this is the last thing that's installed because I know that it kind of crashes the terminal. So yeah, the game's successfully installed. You say OK and this will be stuck. So yeah, you can either press return to just get back to that command prompt and you can see I can start typing again, everything's back to normal, or just press just close it. So now we're done. We should be able to play Roblox. I mean, that was the whole point of this whole thing. So let's test it out and see if it's working. Roblox. Again, the performance might be terrible. Should be terrible. Will be terrible. But I mean, tell the truth, Manjaro in a virtual environment did run Roblox okay. It wasn't too bad. I wouldn't use it as my main way to play Roblox. So here, this screen, if you don't get past this screen, if you get stuck here, you need DXVK. But yeah, look, mine loaded. During this loading, your mouse might stop working. It might seem like the system is crashed. You just got to wait for the game to start. Not sure why it does that. I might fix that in an update, but for now, games work. You just have to be a bit patient with them starting for some reason. So the Wine I'm using on this is a more up-to-date version. The Wine is Wine 6.16. So there it is, it's working. Oh, the mouse got stuck. Oh my god. Yeah, so I have tested this on my main system and Manjaro. There's definitely no sticky issue with the mouse. It's happening on this because it's a virtual machine probably. But I mean, the game there is definitely running. Everything seems to be fine there. But let me just try to get out of this game. I'm kind of stuck with the mouse at the moment. Okay, it looks really bad, but like I said, Roblox was running there. I'm sure there's no mouse issue. I've tested it on both Debian and Arch. So this is on Fedora. Obviously, if anyone has any issues with Fedora, they can join the Discord server, which I will have a link to in the description. And I'll quickly test the what was I going to test? Totally forgotten what I'm doing. Okay, Roblox Studio, just going to show you how that sets up. So if we run that, we go to Roblox Studio. Roblox Studio is option 4. So once you go into Studio, just run it, and it will set up everything for you and make a desktop shortcut. And once you got that shortcut, you can just run it, and that will take you straight to Studio using Vulkan as the default API. So this shouldn't take too long to set up. The graphical setup will run with it. Again, I've added this in there because some people might want to use Roblox Studio, but I mean, this is very unstable from what I can tell. It doesn't run very well at all. I haven't tried making any Roblox games in Studio on Linux at the moment. From what I've heard, an older version of Wine actually runs this a bit better. I mean, if you want to do custom versions of Wine like that, you might have to use grape juice or something. But yeah, grape juice is supposed to be a really good wrapper. I don't know what other ones there are, but I highly recommend to use grape juice if my wrapper doesn't work for you. If this can't get Roblox up and running, try grape juice. So I mean, here we got to the login page. I could log in and just show you Studio, but I mean, as long as this part of the setup has run okay, then you should be okay. But yeah, why not? Let's just log in. Just gonna have to do a bit of two-step verifications. Let me get my phone out. Okay. Trust it, why not? Okay, so once that logs in, you should be able to just load a base plate and mess about. Okay, yeah. I mean, I had issues with this on my main system, so on here, within a virtual machine, it's going to run terrible, if it even runs at all. So, oh wow, I'm actually shocked it even got this far. Like I said, this was running so bad on my main system. Well, like I said, Vulkan was the best one there, but oh wow, like I can actually move about with some serious lag. But yeah, I mean, you can go into settings, studio settings, rendering. So maybe if I put the quality level down to 1 or something, maybe it will run a bit better. But here on the graphics mode, look, it's already on Vulkan, and I only just ran it for the first time, so I've actually done some tweaking with the settings before it even sets up Roblox Studio. So even with the graphics settings on, disgusting. Can we play? Shall see if we can actually test it. Will it test? What is going on? Oh wow, I'm so expecting this to crash. Not only because we're on a virtual machine. Oh, we actually got in there. Okay. Yeah, and the mouse got stuck. Yeah. So again, as I mentioned, the mouse getting stuck is a VirtualBox issue. I'm sure of it. When I actually used this on an actual build of Fedora, it worked like through my laptop. But you know, just so I could record it from this PC, my main PC, I wanted to run it in a virtual machine. But yeah, no, that's how you get Roblox up and running. Hopefully no one has any issues with that. Any problems, like I said, you join my Discord server. I'll do my best to try to support you. Most of the time, most people just need DXVK installed. Other people actually have hardware issues with their system, which I could try to help them with, but I mean, it's not a problem with my script some of the times. So I mean, someone told me recently they don't have audio on Manjaro, so I used Manjaro and the audio was fine on there. So I'm not sure what was wrong with the system, why it didn't output audio. But yeah, the point of my script is to make it easy for someone to just install Roblox and get it up and running, hopefully without any issues. If you follow this video, hopefully you have no problems, and if you do have any problems, don't post on the YouTube video, join the Discord. I'll have a link to the Discord. If you don't have Discord, get Discord. It's a very good socializing app. I don't know what you would refer it to, but it's just really good for contacting other people and getting in touch with people. A lot of people use it, especially gamers, apparently. But yeah, that's it, guys. Good luck with that, and thanks for watching. Like and subscribe if this helped you out, and yeah, see you in the next one. Bye.